Hi students, myself JAGADEESHA GM, Department of Physics, Kottureshwara College, Kottur. Today I am going to explain one of the important concept of the BSc 6th semester. So in the chapter radio communication. Okay, so the concept is radio receiver. So here the radio receiver is nothing but it is an electronic device that receives radio waves and converts the information carried by them to a usable form. Yes, what it means usable form is nothing but it is a what we receive from the radio receiver or from the antenna, so it is not audible form. So that message or that signal can be received by the radio receiver, they are converted into audible form or usable form. Okay, yes, and also receiver uses electronic filters. So in the radio receiver, so some part of the some part is nothing but uses the electronic filter to separate the desired radio frequency. Okay, so here the radio frequency is it has a particular value, then only it can audible. So that's why in the radio receiver we use some filters or electronic filters. So these filters to separate the desired radio frequency signal from all other signals picked up by the antenna. Okay, so here all other signal means it is nothing but the antenna receive it many number of frequency of signals. So but in the filters only it has select the desired radio frequency or filter the particular value of radio frequency. Okay, yes, so these signals are filtered. Okay, yes, so next is an electronic amplifier to increase the power of the signal for further processing and finally recovers the desired information through demodulation. So in the radio receiver, the electronic amplifier, so already I told you that amplifier means it enhances the power of the signal or message signal. So these amplifier or electronic amplifier, so they receive the signals from the antenna and they are finally recovers the desired information. Okay, so through the demodulation, so nothing but it only select the particular value of frequency signals. So this process is nothing but a demodulation. So demodulation is also nothing but it is the separation of message signal and also carrier signal. Okay, so carrier signals are only they are used for the enhance the message signals. That's why we need only message signal. So that separation is nothing but a demodulation. Okay, yes, so next is the information produced by the receiver may be in the form of sound, moving imager or digital data. Okay, so here the radio receiver catch the signal, it is only not only in the form of sound, it is also moving imager used in the television or digital data. Yes, whatever it may be. So here the radio receiver is not only depend or only use the not sound form, it also carries the moving imager and also digital data. Okay, so next is a broadcast receiver is commonly called a radio. However, radio receivers are widely used in other areas of modern technology, in television, cell phones, wireless modems, etc. Okay, yes, so here in our modern technology, nothing but television, cell phones, wireless modems. Okay, so these are all working using the radio waves or radio signals. Okay, yes, So next is we are moving to the important concept, the tuned radio frequency AM receiver. Okay, so here the tuned radio frequency amplitude modulated receiver. So this is the diagrammatic representation of the tuned radio frequency AM receiver. So here we observe that the first part is antenna, and the next it receives the signals. So these signals are moved to the RF tuner section. Okay, so next is RF IF converter, and also next is IF filter, and the next part is AM demodulator, and next part is audio amplifier. Okay, so these are the important sections of the tuned radio frequency AM receiver. Yes, so we are studying one by one section of this tuned radio frequency using the diagram. Okay, yes. So see here, first part of the radio tuned receiver. So here RF tuner section. So in this section the tuner circuit is nothing but a LC circuit. Already we are discussed what is LC circuit means. It is an inductor capacitor circuit, and also these circuit we are called as a resonant circuit or tank circuit. In our PUC class we are studied the resonant circuit. So here, one second. So here the resonant circuit means when we have to charge the capacitor and discharge through inductor, there we can observe some oscillations. Those oscillations are as called as a LC oscillations, and also that circuit is called as a resonant circuit. So in the radio receiver or in the tuner section, RF tuner section, we use the LC circuit. Why? Because sometime we have to increase the value of inductance or capacitance. Nothing but we have to enhance the frequency. Sometimes we have to decrease the frequency level. So that's why these LC circuit can be needed. Okay, yes. So next is it selects the frequency desired by the AM receiver. So already I told that. So these resonant circuit, using the resonant circuit we have to select the desired AM receiver or desired frequency of the amplitude modulation. Okay, yes. So it also tunes the local oscillator and the RF filter at the same time. Okay, yes. What is local receiver? Local oscillator means it is a nothing but a increase of frequency. So these local oscillator, it gives the particular frequency or required frequency for the desired frequency or desired value. Okay, yes. Next part of or next section of the RF filter. Okay, yes, or radio filter or radio tuner. Okay, so here the radio frequency, so nothing but second, see the section, see the diagram. So second part is RF IF converter. Okay, yes. So see here, what is RF IF converter means? It has a local oscillator which produces a constant frequency. The mixing process is done here, having the received signal as one input and the local oscillator frequency as the other output. So in this section, so we have a local oscillator. Already I told that local oscillator means it provides the frequency to the original frequency. So that local frequency or local oscillator frequency and also original frequency, so these frequencies are mixed in the RF IF converter. Okay, yes. So the mixing process is done here, having the received signal as one input and the local oscillator frequency as the other output. So here we have to mix up the two frequency signals. Okay, yes. So next is IF filter. So in this section, intermediate frequency filter is a band pass filter. Okay, so band pass filter means one desired frequency value we have to choose a particular value. Okay, so nothing but a intermediate frequency filter. Yes, so it is a band pass filter, so which possesses the desired frequency. It eliminates all other unwanted frequency components present in it. Okay, so this filter, it only passes, or it only filter the desired frequency or desired value of frequency. Okay, yes. So next section of the tuned radio filter or tuned radio section, it is AM demodulator. Yes, so see here, the received AM wave is now demodulated. So demodulated using AM demodulator. So here amplitude modulation is one process, and the last or endly we are move on to the demodulation. So here the AM demodulation or a demodulator is nothing but, already I told that, so it is a splitting process or a separation process. So separation of message signal and carrier signal. Only we can need the message signal, then we are separate the carrier signal by the message signal. Okay, so this demodulation is done by the done in the radio receiver. Okay, yes. The received AM wave is now demodulated. So this demodulated using AM demodulator. So this demodulation or demodulator uses the envelope detection process to receive the modulating signal. Okay, yes. Here the envelope detection means it only separate the message signal, or only need the message signal, then it separates from the carrier signal. Okay, yes. Last final section of the tuned radio frequency oscillator. So it is nothing but an audio amplifier, which is used to amplify the detected audio signal. Okay, so here in the demodulation, after the demodulation, so here the audio amplifier, it enhance the signal to audible form. So nothing but which is used to amplify the detected audio signal. The processed signal is strengthened to be effective. So this signal is passed on the loudspeaker to get the original sound signal. Okay, so after the demodulation, the sound is not audible. Why? Because it has not enough energy to audible form. Okay, so that's why, so this audio amplifier, so it adds some energy, or it enhance the that particular demodulating signal, and it can be converted into audible form. Okay, so this is all about the tuned radio frequency AM receiver. So it is one of the important concept for your exam purpose. So please read this, and also I will explain another one of the important concept in your next class. Okay, thank you.